Hey, what's going on? This is your girl Kwamia, aka for those who don't know how to pronounce my name, you could either call me Q, Kwa, or Queen. Listen, welcome to Pillow Talk with the T podcast on this amazing Saturday evening. We are having an amazing artist coming in and getting to know more about him, his single out right now, makeup as well as dance with me. So I see that he's in, and let's get the interview cracking. Yes. So, hey, Kane. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, I'm doing good. Can't complain. A little tired, but I'm okay.
I know how that is.
Yeah. So, just to get the interview started, so tell the people, about yourself, who you are, what you do, and yeah.
Well, my name is Williamz. I'm a recording artist from Chicago. For the last 10 or 11 years, I was a dancing choreographer, but when the pandemic started, I shifted to doing music. So I just do that now, and I'm here today.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So I, of course, I listened to your single, and of course, I was dancing to it.
Yeah.
So what basically made you get into? So what would you actually call your particular music? Because I call it dance music.
I call it dance, hip hop, pop,
Okay,
all of that.
got
I
you.
don't want to put it into a box because that just broadens the imagination and keeps everyone guessing and wanting to know what I can do next.
Absolutely, got you, got you. I respect that for sure. So what made you end up basically getting into the artistry of music?
Well, like I said, the last 10, 11 years, I was a dancer and choreographer. So I already was in the behind the scenes parts of like doing music videos and dancing backup and stuff. So when the pandemic started, I knew that dancing wasn't going to be the same as it was. So I decided to find the next best thing to continue to artistically express myself. And it was music. So I got into that,
Hmm.
and it's just been fun ever since.
Okay, yes, yes, yes. So in regards to your music, because listen, I love dance too. I've been dancing since I've been 3 years old. I love it.
Yes,
I feel like it's a form of expression and expressing yourself. Um,
definitely.
and in regards to just basically your music, what are you basically trying or wanting to actually give the people or put any type of feeling? What do you want the people to feel when they hear your music? Like, when they listen to your music? Like, what are you trying to message you trying to get over across the world?
I definitely want people to be happy and upbeat. When I initially started doing music, I wanted to just tell a little bit about some of the things that I went on when I was doing dance and why I wanted to stop doing it. But now that I've started and been talking to people that hear the songs and things like that, it's becoming more of not just awareness of myself, but awareness of some of the other communities that I'm in, like the LGBT community, the African American community, and so on. So just not only being happy and upbeat and excited when they hear the music, but also being aware of what I'm talking about and what's going on around us every day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And listen, shout out to the LGBT community. I love them. They my people. Yes, especially the ones that's in my family. Love you guys.
Yeah.
So okay, so tell us about makeup. What got you into the song makeup? Basically, what's the feeling behind makeup? What's the creativity behind it?
Well, Makeup was actually the first song that I wrote. So I just wanted to basically when I was writing, I wanted to establish just a flow and establish myself as an artist, just giving general information about myself and not necessarily throwing a few shots, but spilling some tea and some things on some stuff that goes on that some people might not know about. So
Yes.
And once I started like establishing what I wanted to talk about and how I wanted to go about, it just all came out so
Okay.
easily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so in regards to, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to just share it as we go, and so I'm multitasking. And
Yeah.
so, so you see me going down like this, I hear you. Don't think I'm being rude. So in regards to, I really do, I love it, you know, and I love the fact that the creativity up behind, you know, makeup and so I remember seeing a clip when I did my research on you, and I believe that was you was doing. I think it was in a club, and all the girls was like screaming, "Yes!" Um, I believe that's the song "Dance with Me." And
Mm-hmm.
but tell us about the creativity about Dance with Me. Like, what made you feel in regards to that? Because listen, I feel like I said, dance is expression. Even I feel like if you mad, you sad, you upset, a heartbreak, whatever you going through in life, I feel like dance is some type of expression that you should put, you know, instrument into your life. And also, I feel like it's almost like a form of getting closer to the spiritual creative as well. So what came on and put the creativity behind Dance With Me?
Well, with Dance With Me, I definitely wanted people to dance, hence the name of the song. But
Yeah.
in addition to that, I wanted to get a little deeper into some of the things that people said to me when I was first starting out. Since I'm first starting out with music, I wanted to, cross-reference that. So just throw that in there and giving it a little dance vibe and letting people know just because I'm not dancing no more, that don't mean y'all got to stop. Keep going.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, so regards to that, oh, covering my thing. So in regards to that, also, um, I see a little birdie say you got something to drop. You know, a little birdie say you got an announcement.
Yes.
This little birdie told me that you guys came to my window, told me got an announcement. So what is this announcement that you want to drop to the people?
Well, I kind of posted it right before we got on.
Okay.
But it's that I got my first booking as a recording artist in my hometown, Chicago. It's at a charity fashion show, the PCPJ fashion show. It's the benefit. I'm not exactly sure what the name of the charity is. Don't quote me on that. But if you click the link in my bio before y'all leave off the lab, go on my page, follow me, click on the link in my bio, and you can read all the information and how her name is Darnese Tinsley. The reason that she started the fashion show and it's gonna be something that's annual. She wanted to keep it going for someone who recruited her for the jewelry line that she sells. So that person died from COVID, and it was their idea to do the fashion show. So,
Yeah.
a percentage of those ticket sales are gonna go to the charity that she was associated with. And you can also see me perform. And if you're not in Chicago, the special treat is you can pay to see it virtually on Zoom. And a proceed of those tickets those sales are also going to the charity as well.
Okay. Great. Great. Absolutely. Absolutely. So also in regards to what should we be actually expecting looking from you coming soon besides, you know, the what you just announced, any new singles coming up, any new features with anybody so we could continue to dance, you know, and feel good.
Yes, definitely. Well, I don't know if anyone heard it, but I'm on the song called "Better Man for You" by an artist named Solence. It dropped I think last month. What month is this? It's September now. I think it was in August. It's being re-released under Universal Music on September 7th on all platforms again, and I assume the video will be out again too. So you guys can be expecting that coming September 7th, and you can also be expecting one, maybe two singles coming from me before the year is out and another video. I'm currently in the works, working on the behind the scenes stuff, getting ready to drop the next video, getting all that stuff together. So it's a process, but it's all coming together so far.
Okay, that's good. That's definitely good to hear. So in regards to, because you know we pillow talk with the T, so over here.
Yes.
So we either, you know, sharing some tea, getting some tea out there to the world. So in regards to that, normally any artists that I basically have come on here, I like to play a little game with them. I like to be able to, you know, just get into the mind of the artist.
Okay. I'm
So
ready.
if it's a question that you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer. Listen, we don't judge, we don't discriminate. Listen, so but before we get into that game, a couple of questions is coming to my head. So also in regards to that, what is, and because I don't know if you've been seeing my show, or you did your research on your own, or whatever the case may be. But besides the message in your music, and also just the message that you're wanting to send over to the world. And we know with our community, it's suffer with so much of, mental health, suicide, so many different things, or whatever the case may be, and especially even in the LGBT community. Besides that, like, what are your major attributes to just expanding that message across the world, or just even through your music?
Just knowing that you're not alone and that other people are going through what you're going through, and that it gets better at, the end of the road. If you look at my journey, what I've been through, it's been a lot of, how can I say it, like, me running into a wall with certain things, and things not coming to where I was supposed, what I wanted it to be, and things like that. And I didn't give up. I keep pushing, and new opportunities come about. Sometimes what you think you want isn't always what is supposed to happen. So you got to go through the hardship to get to that rainbow at the end of the road. So don't ever give up. Just keep going. And that's kind of a hidden agenda in my message, but I always make sure I say that in interviews. So I'm glad you brought that up in the beginning before people, left before.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I do my best and try my best to touch on different things, and that's one thing with this platform that I definitely want to extend a message, because in those different type of experiences that I bring up topics, I either had the experience myself or know someone that's very, very close to me that experienced that. So I always like to get, the mind behind other people and not just only my own. And just like I said, I feel like a form of dance, music, artist, painting, different things, it expands. Just the fact of, thank you so much. It just expands just the fact of so much of, the person, and just expanding themselves and expressing themselves, because people have a hard time to be able to just express themselves in so many different ways, especially shying away from just feeling like, okay, I'm alone in this world by myself, or feeling like they crazy, which you're not, or just feeling just empty. So, but definitely I do appreciate that as well from you, just sharing that as well. So, and it's so in regards to that, so let's get a little, let's stop getting so heavy and get a little fun.
Yeah. Let's turn up.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to end up saying, I think it's about 5 questions. And with the 5 questions, just give me the answer immediately. Don't think about it. Just give me the answer. So, again, basically, try to remember off the top of my head. So the first question is, your favorite sexual position?
My head fell off. Oh my God, and my fiance sitting right here. Okay. I don't really think I have a favorite one.
Okay.
I'll say doggy style.
Okay. All right, cool.
Just because it's the most classic.
Listen, that's one of my favorites. Shit.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see. The next one is the freakiest thing you ever done. Oh, listen, we going there.
I'll say. Okay, I'm corny, so I'll say do it in the car Did it in the car before.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the most extravagant.
Okay. So let's see. I'm about to go there, so tell me if you don't want to answer. Listen, let me know. Okay, so oral, spit or swallow?
Oh my God. I say both because it depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool. Listen, with me, it depends on the day. It depends on
Both are useful, just depends on how you're doing it and when you're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. But it also, to me, it also depends. It really depends on the day, and it all depends on the person. So if it's my dude, absolutely. But if it's somebody, it ain't happening.
Exactly.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember the other two. Okay, you said the basic. So that was like more of the wildest place you had sex. I would feel like in the car was the wildest place you had sex. But the freakiest thing you've done is what?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what's what I could say. Because my friend, I'm surprised she ain't click on yet. She is very extravagant when it comes to sex. Every time I tell her stuff, she be like, "That's all, baby. I did that when I was 14." And I'm like, my bad.
Wait, who is this?
My best friend, JC. Let me see if I could, I'm going to see if I could send her the thing. It's already online. You should pick her to interview next, honey. She loves to get into it.
Hey, listen, definitely. I can definitely have her on. What does she particularly do?
She's a nail tech here in Chicago.
Okay.
I just sent it to her. Let's see if she'll click on. But back to the question. I don't know. I'm really basic with everything.
Don't call yourself basic.
Well, it's not. Well, classified to everybody else is basic, but it's clearly satisfies my man because we engaged. But I guess I could say use feet during sex. I don't know. I'm very basic and boring.
Oh my God, I can't. But listen, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. So, oh my God, I'm just drawing. I don't know why I'm drawing the blank. But so in regards to, and I'm kind of warm. I think it's early menopause.
For me, it's this cocktail.
Listen, I had more than enough of that last night. Jack Daniels. Okay. I had Jack Daniels and Moscato, like together, and the Jack Daniels was. I feel like I could wake up the next day better drinking Jack Daniels than me drinking Hennessy, because Hennessy makes me feel like I get a hangover and a headache. Now Jack Daniels, I was good when I woke up this morning. So
yeah, Jack Daniels tastes pretty harsh if you don't put enough drinks in it. But I haven't really, when I drink, I haven't really had a hangover from or heard anybody have a hangover from it. So that's one dark drink I definitely recommend for people who want to drink dark and don't want a hangover.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. I definitely agree. So, so in regards to just getting back to, because that was fun. I love it. I like to just end up just loosening people up and just basically just, having fun, getting into the business and the tea. I always tell people, no pressure. If you don't want to answer, just say pass, or. But normally, so everybody that came on so far been very, open and very honest and really good on playing, whatever the case may be. So, but besides your music that you have, what is it that you do that you end up doing, business-wise, entrepreneur-wise? Like, what else that we could know about Williamz?
Besides, I still do just a slight little bit dancing on the side. But in addition to that, I help other people get their things together a little bit with business and give them advice and stuff like that. But mainly I'm just working on just building my music business and eventually trying to get artists to be under and help them out because I already knew it was a lot of work and a lot of things that you need to learn. And me actually being an artist now, I see a lot of people don't know a lot of the things that they should know. So I'm just working to get my things together so that eventually one day I can start, helping people out, getting them together and giving them some of these tools. I mean, I pass it on along the way, but I can't give everybody everything.
Absolutely. Okay, and since you did mention about, helping others and getting other people on along the way, as always, other people, like with the same way how we stand on other people's shoulders, of course, the kids behind us is going to stand on our shoulders. What advice would you give the generation behind you that's looking to get into the industry or may feel like, hey, I want to do it, but I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. What advice would you actually give that young girl or that young boy?
Definitely have a plan and definitely have some money. And not just that, definitely do your research and not just with music, with anything before you jump into it. Don't just jump off the porch into it. Do your research and look into it and look into like different people who succeeded, different people who failed in it. And just research, I'll say definitely is the number one thing.
Yes.
Just research and look into it and see if this is like something you can handle, something you really want to get into. Because music is definitely a lot of work. And doing it as an independent artist is definitely a lot of work. And you'll probably get deals and offers and things along the way. But you just need to know what they're looking for. I mean, what they're asking you and what is really logical versus what they're asking. So
Absolutely. I definitely agree. And don't just jump into the first deal that comes your way because one thing people will do is try to take advantage of your artistry and your art. And listen, don't sell your soul. Please don't.
right.
Please. And so, and just in regard to that, of course, I have to go deep into this because I have so many people of, of different from the LGBTQ community, and that basically I love them to death. And my thing is, I stand with the 1,000,000,000%. And what would you give? Because it's something that suffers in our community for sure, for sure. Like, what would you give that young person advice on in regards of who may not be confident in themselves to actually stand out and step out to be who they truly know who they are, but representing themselves in a different way because of others?
I'll say that you can't live your life forever. I mean, you can. You just won't get a lot out of life. If you want to succeed, you gotta one day take those small baby steps and to do what you want to do because you, at the end of the day, you're here to live your life for you. You can't live for anybody else or continue to try to please anybody else because you'll forever be miserable and tired. So do what's best for you and what make you happy. If that's swinging on the pole, then go swing on the pole. If that's making music, make music. As long as it's what you want to do and fulfilling you and making you happy, then go for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I always tell people end up being who they are. Don't give a fuck about what other people think because at the end of the day, you only got one life to live. And with that life, make it yours because at the end of the day, you only got to care about what you think, how you feel. And if you're living in your truth and you walking in your truth, that's all that matters. Everybody that don't accept it, everybody who don't like it, eventually they'll end up learning to like it and willing to accept it at one point. If they don't, too bad. They missing out on a credible human being, which is you. So don't hold yourself, hostage in regards trying to please everybody else. So that's definitely something I definitely wanted to say because it came with my spirit. So, but listen, this it's been a fun. I know I've been a little bit late, and I can't really make this too long because I have other meeting I have to go to, and I completely forgot. Listen, but it definitely been more than fun. I definitely appreciate you for coming through, and also to reaching out to me. And I was like, oh my God, really?
Yes, definitely.
So listen, this won't be the last time. Of course, you know I'm going to be definitely supporting you, continue playing your music throughout my house when I'm cleaning up, when I'm in the shower, and doing me as I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. And listen, I would definitely be putting you all over my page because one thing about me, I believe in supporting one another, and especially if we don't do it, who will, right? So, but definitely continue to support him, continue to download his music. He got his single Makeup as well as Dance With Me. And also, are you coming to the East Coast anytime soon?
I really want to. I need to, but y'all ain't y'all in the hurricane because you in Jersey, right?
I'm in Jersey. But see, the thing is, we had the rain. Certain parts had like bad rain and wet weather with some flooding. But some parts had electricity out, which some people just got their stuff back on. But I think by at least another good month or two, in areas like New York City, because New York City, the subways was just, whew. I was like, what? So, but I would say give it like a month or two, maybe 3 tops, definitely come through because they'll definitely love you up here. I'm telling you, you will bring
out the house. So I was supposed to come last summer for my birthday after I was supposed to host a dance competition, but then COVID. So now, hopefully next year when I drop my album, I can make an appearance in New York. If somebody don't call and book me by then, but they can get them hurricanes together.
And the thing is, we don't really get hurricanes. We don't get hurricanes.
That's what I said too. I never heard of a hurricane in New York or the East Coast like that.
No,
New Orleans definitely.
It was like a little tornado in certain parts of Jersey, like more like central or whatever. And I was like, what in the world? We don't normally get that stuff. But, you know, the creator gonna do what he gonna do, right? You know, we don't able to just take one day at a time and appreciate that we all still here. But yeah, when you definitely come through and you get booked or you plan to come through, make sure you slide in my DMs, send me a flyer so I can post it, tell my peoples, because we are going to fill that building up.
Yes, I definitely keep posting.
And we gonna listen, be the loudest motherfuckers in there.
Yes.
I'm telling you, don't forget, because listen, I'm like, oh, I see you came up here, but you ain't tell me.
Oh, trust me, you'll know. You'll be one of the first people to know. I'll be everybody inbox.
Yes, please do. Listen, thank you so much, man, for coming through. Listen, continue to be you, continue to be great, and continue doing what you do. I appreciate you. You have an amazing night, and thank you so much again.
You too. Thank you so much for having me. Hope you enjoy your night as well.
Yes, you too. You too. Thank you. So that was the amazing man, Williamz. Listen, you guys, make sure you go download his singles, Makeup, as well as Dance With Me. Make sure you go and you subscribe to his YouTube channel. Make sure you also go follow and like him on Facebook as well as Instagram. You want to definitely keep up with the creativity of what he's got going on because, listen, it's amazing. The song is bomb. And I'm not just saying that. Listen, I love music since I came out of the womb. And one thing, when I hear a beep and a bop and it feels good to me and it makes my body move, I'm definitely always rocking and fucking with it all day, every day. So you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, you guys continue to have a great and amazing weekend. I see you in these Instagram streets. And listen, also let you know your girl have a full schedule next week. September 7th, I have Montel Blur the Kind. He is coming through with your girl, and we talking some deep stuff, and we are end up flipping a lot of tables over and flipping that rug over and dusting all the little uncomfortable conversations that we need to flip and bring out of the realm. So be ready for that. Please be ready because we're coming. And not only that, I have 3 other shows next week besides. So that's 4 shows, your girl. Sorry, I don't have everything. So just look out for me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will be posting it to my page, my Instagram, my Facebook, as well as my other social media platforms, so you could be able to actually keep updated on what I have going next week, because this whole month is full of surprises, full of amazing guests, full of amazing people, and full of amazing uncomfortable topics, as well as all that good tea that we talk. So you guys have an incredible, amazing night. And as I always close out and say, if no one hasn't told you that they love you today, know that I love you, and know that you are not who you were yesterday, that you are who you are today. And also make sure you continue to strive for excellence and continue to be great. You guys have an amazing night. Peace.